Hi, my name is Ivinia Vega and I'm going to explain the differences between common law and civil law. To start with, common law isn't codified, which essentially means that is less formal if it's not called informal, and this means that it doesn't have written laws. And if you want to solve a case with common law, you have to look in the past on the precedents to see how cases in the past were solved, so you can solve it in the same way. Similar cases that similar cases to yours, you have to look in the past to see how they were solved, regardless of the time or the society or how things have changed. And on civil law, the laws are written, so you have to do exactly what is written on the paper, and which makes it much more formal. Well, it, to give a little background, the common law was born in the UK. It was in England in the Middle Ages, and it was because the medieval kings began to consolidate power and establish royal institutions, and they wanted justice to be established. So they created what they call courts of equity. And what they did is that people like experts were the ones that were judging the people who were doing wrong. So depending on what you did wrong, it was the punishment that you would receive. But it was the same people who did it. They didn't have written laws. And civil law, on the other hand, was developed in Europe, and it took from 19th to 20th century to be adopted, which was like a long period of time. It was hard for it to spread, but once it was accepted, it spread all around the world. So now countries that are under civil law system are most of countries in Latin America and some European, and common law is present in India, United States, the UK, Hong Kong, and others. And well, the civil law was derived from the Roman law, which was created by Justinian, the emperor. So it is like it was more like a law, and common law was more like for creating order inside a society. Now, the differences that could be found in these two systems is, first of all, the judges in common law determine on the jury's verdict, and on civil law, they are the decisions are less crucial. The judges bring facts to the cases, and there are more formal changes. And now, the common law is inductive, which essentially means that lawyers supply evidence, and they debate and oppose to each other with the facts that they have. And civil law, on the other hand, is deductive, which means that premises and conclusions are going to be linked to each other, and that the lawyers are there to advise and inform. And well, this was my explanation, my point of view of common law versus civil law.